18 OG6. On the 18 entrance, guys, I like the original idea of the entrance at 45, we said. I'm wondering though, Philippe, I thought we had you floating. So you and Fred would be kind of standing the same way. I can't remember if we changed it because we need to get you a little bit later. We need you to be the last person. So if you dive, let Manuel go a little bit sooner. Sorry, let him go a little bit more, and then Fred goes a little sooner. So Fred, you should be leading this entrance. Fred, ideally your legs would be here relative to Manuel. And then ready, set, go. And Manuel, your hip here should stay close to Marconi's arm. There's no point you getting in the door before Marconi with your hip or before Fred. So we want to see that compressed target. So actually, Philippe, this is fine. You can do this position in the door, but we just need to work the timing a little bit better so that we see the compress coming through with Marconi and Manuel in a deeper compress rather than so shallow. So we want that picture, that compress there coming through the door together, and then Felipe just popping off the door last with Fred leading the charge. Okay, pretty nice first 18, good randoms, nice and calm into the first 6. Okay, so I'm going to just talk about the 18s. Look really good. I just want to say something about the 18s. Really good picture. Here's the first target. We got Fred and Felipe hopping through. They go through and then they keep rotating, which is awesome. And then we get this nice wide pre-close picture. At this point here, guys, you know the block is done. You know that all that you have to do is to keep rotating and that thing gets caught in the center like that. Really, really good job, guys. And just as a reminder here to Marconi and Manuel, remember, you're not going to a catch. You're not going to a catch. You're going relative to the center point here. You're just rotating through the center and stopping. Perfect. Really, really good 18. Good random page, nice and calm, and then there to the 6. So Manuel, just a little over the line as you come back onto the 6. It's definitely a bust, and if you got away with that, that's poor judging because there's no control on that grip. Definitely bust you, so make sure that you're actually cruising to the 6. Cruise to the 6, working with Marconi so that you guys are ready. And then here's a real telling sign. Manuel, on a block like 5 or 6 where you have to go over Marconi, Marconi's got to get under it, you need to see Marconi moving. He's got to start his move before you initiate yours. There's really no reason at all for you to be going through to here because there's no catch happening. There's nowhere for anyone else to go. So Manuel, please, 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 on 5s and 6s, when you're in this outside center slot, see Marconi moving before you initiate your move. And also, Manuel, better job with the move though. The angle that you're going is better than it was before where you were forcing Felipe too much into the corner. So that's a good thing. Again, good control of the randoms, guys. But again, the 6, little rush build. We're not really looking at each other because we've got 2 different angles happening. You see Marconi's angle is there. Manuel's angle is there. So Marconi, make sure that you guys are facing each other parallel. Otherwise, it changes the directions of the moves. You can see here that if you do your normal move, Marconi, you're going to end up over here. Manuel's there. So we need to be parallel with each other. It's like on a 21. The centers, you need to be absolutely parallel with each other. Otherwise, it really affects the beginning of your block. And that timing again, Manuel, on the that timing on the 6. have a little think about how brain locks occur. If you think about this now, let's imagine, I don't know if it's happening, but let's imagine that Marconi's like, man, that's a really funny shape to the 6. Ah, Manuel's ahead of me. I'm catching up. Oh, what's next? Now, I don't know what's going on between Marconi and Fred. It looks like, Fred brain locking, but it just looks like it may have come from that confusion. If you see stuff going on, try not to react to it. And make sure you stick with discipline and with the plan on the shapes, because if something is not shaped correctly, that could be the trigger to a series of brain locks.